Hey, my name is PolishLynx. Welcome to Sakura Succubus 3. Let's go to the charity ball, shall we? Because time passed. The date of the ball, organized by Marina, is here. Let's go! Or something. I buy myself a nice suit several days in advance, just like my boss instructed. He actually instructed you to rent it, but never mind. I mean, at least you will not have to do it again, right? If the opportunity arises. It's costly. Okay, that's true, but buying it outright isn't much more expensive than renting. I don't know about that. I've never even checked if renting is expensive, to be honest. Moreover, I tell myself, if Marina wants me to even more of these events, I'll need a nice suit of my own. Maybe it's presumptuous of me to assume I'll receive any future invitations like this, but I don't see why Marina wouldn't. We are partners after all, and I don't mean that in the business sense. I mean, that's correct thinking as well. The ball takes place in a fancy government building with smooth marble floors and gilt chandeliers hanging from the ceiling. I don't arrive late by any means, but there is already a lot of people thronging the ballroom when I do arrive. There's a lot of wealthy women wearing extravagant elaborate dresses, but nobody looks more beautiful than Marina. Yes. She's resplendent in a crimson gown, with a very low back. The dress clings to her every single curve and it makes her look more gorgeous than ever. When she sees me, she flits over to me, a glass of champagne in one hand and a bright smile on her made-up face. Hiroki, it really is wonderful to see you here. It's good to see you too, Maria, but you should really be talking to me now. Why shouldn't I? Marina purses her lips. You forget I'm the one who arranged this event. I should be able to speak to whomever I wish. I'm not saying you can't, you just... I crane my neck about the lecturer's room. Most of these people are unfamiliar with me, but a handful look familiar. I'm sure I've seen them in the suit. For that's not very descriptive. All the men here are wearing suits by the trestle table of canapes before. Is he a politician? I distinctly remember seeing him on TV. I think that bald man conversing with a gaggle of pretty, leggy ladies is a politician too. Isn't he the Minister of Welfare? Education? Something like that. That one very is a popular enka singer from the 80s, and I'm sure the man she's working with arm in arm is the owner of a large electronics company. This place is crawling with the rich, the mighty, and the important. How many connections does Marina have anyway? All of them. There's a lot of people here with way more influence than me. Shouldn't you be trying to butter them up? All in due time, my dear Hiroki. The mere fact I invited them here to this gathering of elites should be enough to flatter most of their egos. You're quite right that I'll have to do a bit more smoothing throughout the night, but I can spare at least a few minutes for you. But I'm nobody special. Darling, please. Marina hands her glass of half-drunk champagne to a conveniently passing waiter, then takes my hands in her own. To me, you are the most important person here. You might not have as much money as the rest of this crowd, but I know you on a far more personal level than most. I know that you are a sweet, kind man who would do anything to help those in need. That is more than can be said for most. But this is a charity event. I doubt these people have come here if they didn't want to help those in need. About that, I mean, they only do that to look good. I mean, maybe not all of them, but a lot of them for sure. Oh no. Marina wrinkles her nose. When you've been to as many of these events I have, you've learned that this is all for show. These people are posturing. They want to look good to the cameras, the newspapers, the general public. That's why they come to events like this, and that's why they donate so much of their money to charity. On the other hand, I mean, at least it helps, right? Even if, well, their motives are not as great as we would like them to be, but it helps. Well, that and the tax breaks. Oh yeah, there's also the fuck. You can write donations off, so you don't need to pay tax on them. Most of the rich do it as a means to safeguard their own cash. I swagger, the majority of the people here are wholly self-interested. They don't really care about anything by themselves. You're different, Fo. That's why I'm so very fond of you, see? I don't think I'm all that great, but thanks for the vote confidence. I've been feeling distinctly out of the loop ever since I got here. Other than you, nobody's come to talk to me at all. It's like they can smell money. Or my lack of it. Don't pay them any heed, I won't. While I'm with you. Now, Marna's expression brightens as the violin quartet in the corner begin to play. I'm rather fond of this song. Would you care to dance with me, Hiroki? That's a risky thing, but okay. That's risky, but okay. I'd love to dance with Marina. In fact, I can think of nothing I'd like more. You really look beautiful in that dress, by the way. I can't wait to press you against my body. I grin, my self-confidence bolstered by the glitzy atmosphere. I'm almost starting to feel like the elite myself. I bet all the old guys here will be super jealous. I'm sure they will. Marina titters. I'm a very popular woman. My company is high in demand. But worry not. I only have eyes for you. Now, come with me. Follow my lead. Oh boy. I mean, I dance as well, even if I suck at it. Marina takes my hand and rests it up on the small of her back. Our bodies are pressed up close together. I can feel her chest pushed up against my own stomach. When I inhale, I catch a whiff of her perfume. It's soft and fragrant like flowers. I guess he really must be super tall. Maybe it's not super tall, but... Now, do you feel alright? I'm getting the hang of it. Good, then keep your eyes on me. Follow my footsteps. Don't worry about keeping time to the music. I can lead you. I have experience with this sort of thing. Yeah, I suck at dancing, so... I guess I would have to do the same. Marina sways to and fro with the music, her hand clasping my own. Her white hair flutters, as does her long red gown. Which is weird. I mean, I suck completely in the normal dancing, but... When we had like, I think it was junior high school. For in high school as well, I was like training with the people. But not in the sense you are thinking. There were a group from abroad in junior high school coming to our school. I don't remember why exactly. Some people from our school also went there for a few days. They came for a few days and so on, whatever. And we were... I mean, the people in our school were to present like a traditional dance. I was nailing it. Easy. Even if I didn't participate in the end. I said, nah, I don't feel like it. Sounds tiring, right? But I had to like participate in training anyway. And I was supposed to actually be like the lead of that thing. Which is nuts. But nah. I will pass. I mean, if someone will fall out for some reason, I will go then. Other than that, I don't care really. To be fair, I could have gone with that. And in high school, I mean, for the prom, you know, the prom always starts with like certain traditional dance for the prom, I guess. And I was practicing with a few of the girls when their partners were not there for that supposed dance. But other than that, I didn't care as well to participate. I don't know. I mean, in the end, in high school, I didn't really care about participating in anything. I don't know. I didn't like high school. Probably because of that as well. Anyway, her white hair flutters as does her long red gown. Anyway, she looks entirely in her element. Her body is relaxed and there is a smile on her face. But yeah, normal dancing, not for me. I guess like the classic ones, I would do good for. Anyway, do you think you're getting the hang of this, Hiroki? Maybe. I just hope I don't step on your feet. It will be fine, dear. Just let yourself go. Give in to the music or Marina smiles, seductively pushing her full bosom up against my stomach. If that is impossible, give yourself up to me. I'd do that. Ooh. I swallow. Marina's so seductive, she's making my spine tingle. You know, in the end, I'm saying that I don't know Hazel or Cosmos, but goddamn, Marina is also amazing. Since her body is so close to mine, I can't help but stare at her. Hey now. Marina's fingers tighten about my own. She pouts. Eyes on my face while we're in public, if you please. I don't mind if you want to stare at my chest later when we're alone, but at the present, you drawing might cause something of a scandal. I'm sorry about that. It's quite alright. I'm flattered that you like staring so much, really. I know I'm a bit older than Iron Cosmos, that's not a problem. Sometimes I do worry I'm not enough to satisfy you. Don't worry, what are you talking about? You have nothing to worry about. But I'm glad my body can excite you all the same. Of course it can, come on! You're really not that old, come on, face reality, girl. I'm older than you, that's... by like 3 or 4 years. It's not a big deal. Besides, you look a lot younger. Your skin's so soft and smooth. Why, thank you. You're a charmer. Now, let's keep going. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Don't I think about... 1, 2... Yeah, it was also on the free staff. Count of 3. The dance from junior high. 1, 2... Yeah, anyway. Marina counts the beat of the song while I try to keep up. Dancing was a struggle at first, but I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. My body relaxes instinctively against Marina's, and I almost find myself enjoying the experience. I never knew dancing could be so much fun. I mean, it can be, yeah. Even though I don't really like it that much, but sometimes, yeah. There you are, you're a natural. When you get a little drunk for it can be fun. You really think so? You haven't stepped on my feet just yet, have you? She giggles. Ooh, trying to raise a flag there. With a bit more instruction, you'll make a fine dancer. You just need to have more confidence in yourself. I wish we could dance the rest of the night away, but alas, this song will soon end. She sighs. After this, I'll have to start playing the hostess again. I'll have to leave you on your own for a little while. Is that alright? I mean, he's supposed to be taking pictures, ain't he, Drew? It's fine. I have some photographs I need to take away. Ah, yes. You are here for work, no pleasure, are you? I suppose we're the same in that regard. Well then, I shan't keep you too much longer. But Hiroki? Marina's fingers squeeze mine instantly. I mean, insistently. Would you care to come back to my hotel with me when all this is over? I'll go! Dancing was fun, but it wasn't quite enough to satisfy me. I would love to spend more time with you, in private. We have a lot to talk about. Wouldn't you? I was given no choice. And the next morning. It's been a long time since I had such a refreshing night's sleep. You're quite a comfortable pillow, Hiroki. Don't mention it. It's on a little past 7 AM, but Marina's already up and dressed in her standard business attire. Her white blonde hair. Her white hair has been combed and her suit is devoid of wrinkles. I guess Marina must have prepared to spend the night in a hotel to have a change of clothes to hand. She really does think of everything. She left the slinky red dress she wore last night in a heap on the hotel room floor, but it's since been picked up. The dress now hanging outside the wardrobe, encased in a protective plastic bag. I think it might be too late to worry about protecting the dress. It's been creased and wrinkled to high heaven, and I might even have gotten in a little wet. Things were kind of light last night. Hey Marina, I was wondering. Yes, what is it? How much did that dress cost? Now let me see, it was quite expensive. It's a designer piece by... Marina trots out the name of a high-end brand with international renown. I don't know all that much about fashion, but the dress from that fashion house must have cost an enormous amount. I wouldn't be surprised if it's worth more than a full month. No! 6 months! Of my salary. Oh gee. It's only now, in the dawning of the morning, that I realized the enormity of last night's thoughtlessness. I heard the dress was a designer piece, but I didn't realize it was from that company. If I'd have known, I would be more careful with it. I'm sorry, Marina, I really truly didn't mean to get it all dirty. Huh? What's this? Marina grins. You don't really care about the silly dress more than our relationship, do you? What? But, Marina's tone makes me pause. I blink at her, nonplussed. But dress isn't silly. It must have cost at least $1 million. Oh my god. What the hell? $1 million? What the hell? It's crazy that I've seen like job offers from Japan. You could get, I think, 3 million yen per year, for example. Holy crap, this is 1/3 of it. Damn. Only $1 million? Marina raises a neatly sculpted eyebrow. My dear Hiroki, you are underestimating me. This piece is entirely unique. It was tailor-made for me by a professional in the industry to my exact specifications. Oh, I'm worried now. It was more than just 1 million yen. I would never wear something so cheap to a widely publicized charity event of my own organizing. What? Huh? Okay, I need to check now. Yen. Yen to PLN. PLN is Polish currency, by the way. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What the fuck? This is a crazy amount. By the way, if you wondered how crappy is the payment in Polish country, that is basically more or less how much I was earning per year in a sports store. Now that I think about it. More or less. My dump structure widens. Are you saying 1 million yen is cheap? To a man like me, it is. You forget I'm always in the public eye. People expect more of me than they do average woman. I have a lot of expectations to meet. If I did not wear the most expensive, unique pieces to my own charity events, I would be mocked and branded a pauper. There will be stories run about my poor fashion sensibilities in magazines across the country. Really? Really, the world of tabloid magazines is nasty and cutthroat. Unscrupulous reporters always try to drag the rich and the famous down. I thought you would know that working in the industry yourself. I guess, but I don't work for a tabloid magazine. The Sakura Daily might be a little trashy, but still is proper newspaper. We don't run all that many articles on celebs' clothing. My boss is far more interested in what lies beneath said clothing than how much it costs anyway. But of course. Please, Windcloud, do a game called Sakura Daily, where we have to manage a goddamn newspaper freaking company. That would be so good. You can do it, guys. I believe in you. You could do Sakura Dungeon. You can do this one as well. Yeah. Marina giggles. I know you are the vulture like the rest, darling, but others aren't as forgiving as you are. Once one has reached the haves, one has to be aware of their appearance at times. All times. It's almost as tiring as running my own company. If I'm being perfectly honest, the continued media attention is exhausting. But it's my best to give them a show all the same. As such, I really couldn't afford to wear a dress that costs anything less than 3 million yen. That is the bare minimum. Anything less would only invite scorn. 3 million. No way. I look at the crumpled dress, shredded between its plastic wrap, then back to Marina, towards the dress, and over to Marina again. I knew the dress was a big deal, but this is even worse than I figured. The dress is ridiculously, insanely costly, and I tore at it like an animal. How could I have been so stupid? At this rate, I might as well have defaced all the paintings in the Louvre. I'm so sorry, Marina! I really am the worst! There, don't be so hard on yourself, dear. Marina's eyes soften. I'm not upset about the dress. You're not? No. It was expensive, but it's only a dress. It's ain't more than a garment to conceal my body, and it has fulfilled its function well. I looked simply splendid in it last night, did I not? Yeah, you look amazing. Actually, I think I prefer you in the business outfit. I think you'd look even better in a wedding dress. Oh. Oh. No, Cosmos or Hazel. Cosmos, you looked amazing. Yes, you looked amazing, yeah. I can remember how the dress clung to every one of Marina's voluptuous curves. I made her look incredibly sexy. When the pair of us danced together, I felt so lightheaded I thought I might collapse. Then we went back to this hotel and... Well, with that we've come back to where we started, haven't we? Thank you very much. Marina beams. She must be pleased by my compliment, though I'm not sure why. I bet Marina gets lavished with praise on the regular. I'm a nobody. Really, my opinion isn't all that special. But Marina seems to value it all the same. Is that because she values me? I'm glad you like my dress, Hiroki. I did pick it up while thinking of you. Truthfully, I did want to attract a lot of stares. That was my job as the hostess of last night's ball. It was my duty to shine. But I wanted to shine for your sake too. I want to look marvelous, so you'd pay attention to me, and only me. Ah, really? I blink. I didn't think you were the jealous type. I'm not normally. I have no qualms about sharing with my sisters. They're fellow Succubus like myself, and it is hard for humans to resist them. But the thought of being passed over in the favor of normal human woman is a different matter. Marina pouts cutely, her arms folded. I knew there would be a lot of other famous women at the event. It would be a lie if I said I was not a little concerned. That I would choose them over you? I never cared so much about any of the previous conquests, but well, you're special. Do you find it strange? No, I think it's endearing. I smile at Marina fondly. I was under the impression that she bought the dress to make a good impression on the paparazzi. Everything you said earlier attested to as much, but I now see she might have ulterior motives. She didn't just want to look good for the sake of the gossip magazines and TV specials. She was thinking about me too. She spent over 3 million yen so she could look good for my sake. Thinking about it like that, it's kind of crazy. I know I can't put a price on love, but 3 million yen is astronomical. I could never even dream about having all that money, but Marina used it to ensure my eyes wouldn't wander. If that isn't proof of her love, I don't know what is. Thank you for thinking of me, Marina. It makes me happy. Your tastes were impeccable as always. You look so good in dress, I couldn't look at anybody else, much less think of them. You were the only one in my mind all evening. Oh, Hiroki! Marina smiles. Do you really mean that? I do. You stole my heart all over again. For you didn't really need to buy such an extreme dress. You're so pretty, I bet you'd look in anything, even a potato sack. Well, I could hardly show up to my own ball in a potato sack. For I do appreciate the compliment. Marina chuckles. I suppose I was foolish to be concerned. In a room full of human women, I shall always shine the brightest. Normal women can't hope to compete with a Succubus. That might be true. But I don't like you solely because you're a Succubus. I like you for your own sake. You've been looking out for me since the day we met. You act cool and aloof, but I think you're a very kind woman. You're cute. What? I can't believe you could call me cute. Mature or sexy, yes, but not cute. That isn't my archetype. Hey, why not? I mean, you can be mature, you can be cute, and you can be sexy. Why not? If you like cute girls, you'd be better off talking to Ayu or... Ayu? Are you kidding me? No, she's not cute at all. Cosmos, yes. If you said Cosmos or Hazel, I would understand. But Ayu, really? Hazel and Cosmos are cute, but you're cute in a different way.
No, I'm not. You think that you must need new glasses, man.
You can say whatever you like, but Marina. I still have a finger in her direction. You can't stop me from thinking that you're cute. Last night when you cuddled in bed with me like a stray cat, you were particularly adorable. You were so sweet my heart almost stopped breathing.
Oh, really? That sounds serious.
Marina tries to look and sound unaffected. She clears her throat and calls a strand of white hair around her finger, but I can see that she's shaking.
In that case, you should probably see a cardiologist.
I don't need to. I know there's nothing wrong with my heart. These are my sincere, truthful feelings. I think you're cute and you'd better accept it.
Well, this is quite novel, but for me, but in that case...
Marina draws in a breath. She straightens her shoulders, then says firmly,
if you want me to accept that I'm cute, which I still do not believe, then I want you to accept that I do not care about the fate my dress has suffered. It was an expensive piece, yes, but I could afford it. I knew I would be dancing, so I was prepared for it to get a bit rumpled. It is perfectly salvageable. I can soon fix it up again. You'd never know it got creased to begin with. I might be wealthy, but I'm not so very wasteful. I'd let all my fine possessions go to ruin. I take good care of all my belongings, so do not fret. You've done nothing to apologize for, and I won't hear of you feeling guilty. Alright, fine, I'll stop apologizing about the dress. If you stop saying you're not cute. Alright, fine, it's a deal.
Marina holds out her hand. I take my own and we shake on this agreement.
There, now we've made a verbal contract. If you go back on your word, I'll mobilize my entire legal team. Don't be surprised if the next time we meet, it's a court.
But I don't have that sort of money. You'd bankrupt me.
Then you'd best not renege on our agreement. Everybody wins.
Marina smiles thinly, in the same style as she does when clinching complex business deals. This woman, for her cute side, is undeniable, and now Marina legally can't deny it. She's kind of scared too. Her backbone's made of sturdy stuff. I guess she's gotta be fierce, or she never would have been able to build her business empire as she has. It's no wonder she's so respected.
Now, the day is very gone. I would love to stay with you and talk, but my company will not manage itself. I fear I ought to be going soon, but before I do, I would like to ask you something. It may sound silly, but... are you happy, Hiroki?
Now that's quite a broad question. Happiness isn't all that cut and dry. It entails a lot of things, from one's job satisfaction to their finances to their familiar relationships to their friendships. Mental health's also pretty important, as is the physical. People can be satisfied in one area, but woefully deficient in the other. Happiness comes and goes in unpredictable patterns. It's even more erratic than the migratory paths of birds and fish. For a long while, I don't think I was very pleased with any aspect of my life. I lived in a tumble-down apartment. I had a long commitment to work and I felt like my boss never really valued me. I rarely spoke to my parents. I had few friends and I didn't have a girlfriend. The only relationship I had was with my desk, my laptop and maybe my camera. It was kind of miserable, not gonna lie. But things have changed so much since I met the Succubus girls. Okay, I and then Marina. For I didn't change anything really, she's annoying. I still live in a cruddy apartment, I still have a tiring community to work and I still don't like my boss all that much, but these issues don't wear on me the way they did. If I had to stop and think about it seriously, then... yeah... I return my next query with a smile. I am happy. And I know I owe a good chunk of that to you. Your influence has opened up a lot of doors in my life. I really can't thank you enough.
You're welcome, dear.
Marina shrugs off my thanks, as for she hasn't done anything all that amazing. Maybe in her eyes she hasn't. Marina is far, far wealthier than I am, so she can afford to pull strings and distribute favors like it's nothing. In the grand scheme of things, she might have gone that far out of her way for my sake. But he's appreciated all the same. She didn't have to do anything, she could have done nothing. She didn't owe me, but she still helped me. Surely is a kind woman.
I think it's only fair that I should try to help you wherever I can. You are a very important person to me, Hiroki. When you're happy, I am happy too. Though I've had other partners in the past, they didn't move my heart as you did. I'm one of the oldest among my sisters, and I'm a bit more cynical about romance, but I care about you a lot. I might even love you. I'm a succubus, and you're a human. But you're more than just prey to me. You're very, very dear to me.
You make that quite apparent. I never once doubted your feelings.
Well, that is good. You are my most precious beloved partner. I adore you, so please, take care of yourself. Don't let yourself get swept away in the arms of another. I don't mind sharing with my younger sisters, as I've said. That is no problem. But there's one person I absolutely do not want to share with you, under any circumstances.
What? This conversation is taking a bit of a dark turn. I want Marina meant to treasure her love for me before heading off to another day at the office. But maybe not. This doesn't sound like a piece of motherly advice, it sounds like a real, genuine warning. Why? This kind of intense. If I didn't know any better, I don't think I was in some sort of danger. I laugh a little, trying to diffuse the tension, but it doesn't work. The strange, somber atmosphere remains, settling upon my shoulders like a layer of freshly fallen snow.
That is exactly what I'm saying, yes.
Marina's words sent a shiver running down my spine. Suddenly I feel cold. My little joke doesn't seem all funny anymore. Am I really in danger?
Well, I can't say for certain. There is a chance I'm overacting, but Hifumi had some business with Lady Yue a week prior, so she had to return to Sakura's real for a brief spell. Have you heard about Lady Yue, Hiroki?
Yeah, I mean, I have. Hifumi told me about her. She told me Yue rules over all the Sakubi, and Hifumi acts as her advisor or whatever.
That is indeed correct. Lady Yue is rather young, as far as role goes. She was supposed to ascend to the throne. That should have been Hifumi's job, but she abdicated. The crown that went to Lady Yue as the next in line to inherit. I suppose you knew this too.
Yeah, Hifumi mentioned it briefly.
That's good, then I needn't burden you with too many explanations. I won't go into too many details, I don't have the time for it right now, but I spoke to Hifumi a few days ago, when she returned from the Succubus realm. She was a bit shaken actually.
She was, but why? Did something happen?
Nothing has happened just yet, but it seems Lady Yue has taken liking to a particular human boy. A boy who is for some inexplicable reason thronged by a whole harem of Sakubi. It shouldn't take you too long to guess who this boy might be.
Well, after hearing all of that, there's only one person it could be. You mean... Huh? Me? Marina nods.
Clever boy, I knew you'd work it out.
It's not like it was a great mystery, but isn't this kind of weird? Why would the Succubus princess be interested in me? I'm not that special.
How can you say that when you have ensnared the heart of 5 Sakubi already? Clear you must be. It's very rare for one man to attract the attention of so many Sakubi, and it's rare for one man to withstand the brunt of one Sakubi's passions, let alone 5. Think about it in such terms, it's to be expected that Yue would take interest in you at some point. Well, I don't care about her. I was foolish for not considering it.
So, this Lady Yue, has she been keeping tabs on me or something?
Marina nods. As Lady Yue needs to manage the Sakubi's realm, she doesn't often leave it. But we have ways of observing the human world from our own. From what I've gathered, Lady Yue has been watching you for quite some time. For all I know, she might even be watching you right now. We would be none the wiser.
I glance around the whole room, suddenly paranoid. I'd never considered the possibility of being observed before. It simply hadn't occurred to me. Now Marina's planted the idea in my mind. However, I can't shake it. My skin prickles. I feel uneasy. Was Lady Yue watching me that one evening when I was with Ion Hazel? What about the time Cinnamon? Ugh. I wanted to say cinema. I don't know what is wrong with me. What about the time with Cosmos show up at my house wearing a bunny girl costume, or last night when I was in the hotel room with Marina? If she was watching me, I'd have no way of knowing. Now, that's unnerving. So, Miss Lady Yue, what does she want of me?
Of that I'm not certain. It is possible she means on towards you to see what will happen. But if we was concerned, she might try to make your acquaintance here in the human world. If you trick her enough, there is a chance she could try to take you with her to the Succubus realm.
I'm not going.
Then she might make you her plaything.
I'm not going. Plaything.
That's right. If that were to happen, you would be completely at her mercy. She could lock you up in the Succubus realm and never ever let you leave. Lady Yue is a jealous, possessive sort. If she gets her hands on you, there is no telling what will happen. I'm worried about you. So please stay safe, don't let your guard down, and don't trust her.
Alright!
I love you a lot, Hiroki.
Marna's eyes born to mine. They look very intense and serious.
I'd be heartbroken if you stole you from me.
I'd be too. Okay, let's end the episode here. I guess we'll go back to the house by train tomorrow. Oh boy, where's this going? Anyway, hope you enjoyed, hope to see you in the next one, and of course, have a wonderful day. Bye bye.